when you die, on the one side, one chapter of life is closed, which people think was your whole life. It was only a chapter in a book which has infinite chapters. One chapter closes, but the book is not closed. Just move the page and another chapter begins. The person dying starts visualizing his next life. First, this is a known fact because it happens before the chapter closes. Once in a while, a person comes back from the very last point. For example, drowning, and he is somehow saved, almost in a coma. His water has to be taken out and artificial breathing has to be given. And somehow he is saved. He was just on the verge of closing the chapter. These people have reported interesting facts. One is that at the last moment, when they felt that they are dying, that it is finished, their whole past life went so fast before them in a flash from the birth to this moment. Within a split second, they saw everything that had happened to them, that they had remembered, and also that which they have never remembered, many things which they had not even taken note of, and they were not aware that they are part of their memory. The whole film of memory goes so quick in a flash, and it has to be in a split second, because the man is dying. There is no time. 3 hours to see the whole movie. And even if you see the whole movie, you cannot relate the whole story of a man's life with his small details. Insignificant. But everything moves before him. That is a certain, very significant phenomenon. Before ending the chapter, he recollects all his experiences, unfulfilled desires, expectations, disappointments, frustrations, sufferings, joys, everything. He has to see the whole before he moves further, just to recollect it. Because the body is going, this mind is not going to be with him, this brain is not going to be with him, but the desire released from this mind will cling to his soul And this desire will decide his future life. Whatever has remained unfulfilled, he will move towards that target. So what you do at the moment of your death determines how your birth is going to be. Most of the people die clinging. They don't want to die. And one can understand why they don't want to die. Only at the moment of death they recognize the fact that they have not lived. Life has simply passed as if a dream, and death has come. Now there is no more time to live. Death is knocking on the door. And when there was time to live, you were doing 1,001 foolish things, wasting your time. Rather than living it at the moment of death, you just watch people. Their suffering is not death. Death has no pain in it. It is absolutely painless. It is really pleasant. It is just like a deep sleep. Do you think deep sleep is something painful? But they are not concerned about death and deep sleep and pleasure. They are worried about the known that is slipping out of their hands. Fear means only one thing: losing the known and entering into the unknown.